Hello, everybody. I got another verse for you tonight. This one's another one from Matthew, chapter 5, verse 9. It says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." And this is talking about being the kind of people in all things that we seek to promote, we seek to administer, and we seek to teach of peace. We're all in all situations we are seeking the peace of God and the peace that He can bring to our lives by changing our innermost, like the things that hold on to our emotions, the things that give us fears, the things that give us doubts, the things that give us worries, the things that give us anger, stress. It's seeking the peace of God in all things, letting that peace take over you, and then promoting that peace unto others too, and teaching them of peace. And then it also stems into when you're talking to others, or you treating them any kind of way, instead of coming off on them in a rude way, instead of coming off on them in a condescending way, instead of calling them names, instead of giving them the side eye, instead of treating them like you're oblivious to their existence or whatnot. It's just choosing peace above all things. And that's just being the nice person, choosing to talk and promote the loveliness of God in your interactions with them, and to act with love in all things. Act as if they were one of your family members or your good longtime friends. You need not even know them, and you don't necessarily even have to act like they're one of your longtime family or friends. It could just be being cordial with them, but also treating them with the love that you know God would treat them with. For there is much to be gained in keeping your own personal peace, and then acting with that loveliness that God has granted you, and rubbing that off on someone else. You never know. In acting with peace, in acting with the love of God, and choosing such attitudes above all things, and then acting with those attitudes in your interactions with others, that could be the very thing that they needed in their lives at that moment to get them to believe in the good people of Christ, in the actual good people of Christ that follow His tenets, His laws. Saying in all things, instead of choosing the easy way, to fight, to war, to have a problem, to take offense, in choosing the easy things to give in to such negative emotions, choosing to promote peace is the strongest thing you could ever think about doing. To keep your inner peace, and then to show others that peace and promote their inner peace. And if that isn't a God movement, if that isn't just a blessing from God and a sign of a really, truly strong, God-fearing person abiding in the Lord, I don't know what is. For and Jesus was the most peaceful of us all. And just letting you know, righteous fury and peace are two totally different. Righteous fury and rage are two totally different things. That's what I meant to say. So that's nothing to be misconstrued. For this is the same man that chose, instead of fighting and taking offense to the matter, when the Romans would, when they had him carry their luggage, he chose, instead of having an issue with it, not only to give them 1 mile and just be done with it and cut their losses, he gave them 2 or more. The same person that also taught us for continual forgiveness, so that it doesn't hold on to your heart. And many more lessons, turn the other cheek. I mean, there's plenty of lessons to go over again and again that contribute back to the fact that, or can be contributed in some way. But in all ways, act with the peace and lovingness of God. You never know what anyone's going through, and you never know who really needs it in that moment. Act with grace, act with understanding, and act with love. And you'll see how many hearts God can turn for good. Could even use you today. But that's my piece on that. I love y'all, and I hope you have a great night. God bless.